Okay, now it's 10 a.m. We can start. Set up the following equations. So, number 1, we have the volume of a cone is directly proportional to the square of the radius and to the height of the cone. Typo. Okay, the constant of proportion is pi over 3. Okay, so here, ano lang yung gagawin natin? Ako, what happened? Okay, for number 1, set up lang natin yung equation. Volume of a cone, let's say V is directly proportional to the square of the radius r, so that's r squared. Height, let's assign h. We will get volume is equal to k times r squared times h kasi directly proportional or your volume varies directly with your radius and height. Since our k here, ito yung constant of proportion is pi over 3. Our final answer here would be pi over 3 r squared h. Okay? Kasama to. V is equal to pi over 3 r squared h. So, ito lang ang formula natin for getting the volume of a cone. Okay, how about number 2? The area of the trapezoid A varies directly to the height of the trapezoid and the sum of the bases B1 and B2. So, ito na yun. Bases B1 and B2. So, if we're gonna write that in equation form, we have area A is equal to, anong constant of variation? 1/2. Okay, so 1/2 times height times sum ng base 1 plus base 2. Okay? How about number 3? Y varies directly with x and p, but varies indirectly with the cube root of q. So, if susulat natin yan, we will get y is equal to, hindi na specify yung constant of proportion or yung constant of variation. So, we will just write k p over cube root of q. Okay, so that's our answers for the first part. Now, oh, what happened? Okay, technical error. I'm just gonna close this one first and go back. Okay. Now, let's continue number 4. Find the missing number to make the following direct or indirect proportions true. Okay, lakihan lang natin saglit. So, anong ginagawa lang dito? Transpose, transpose. Okay? Okay, for number 4, what happened? But ang bagal today. Okay. Kaya ba today? Ayan, kinaya naman. Number 4. Number 4. 3 over 5 is equal to 12 over n. So, paano ito isosolve? Lipat lang natin ito or divide both sides by 3 over 5 and then multiply both sides by n. Yun yung technical way of doing it, okay? Multiply this by n over 3 over 5. Or in other words, at yung n dito, magka-cancel lang. May iwan ka with n here. Magka-cancel lang 3 over 5 equal to 12 over 3 over 5 which is equal to 12 times 5 over 3. Okay, alam ko yung iba dito may technique na, di ba? Ito ililipat mo lang, 3 mapupunta sa baba, 5 mapupunta sa taas. Okay, so 12 and 3, that would cancel. And here would be 4 times 5 or 20. So here the answer is n is equal to 20. How about number 5? Ano nangyayari? Bakit siya nawawala? Okay. So, delete muna natin lahat. So, we'll have space to solve. Okay, number 5. Three over 12 is equal to n over 96. Okay, so since nasa taas lang yung n, what we're gonna do here is multiply both sides by 96. 3 over 12 times 96 is equal to n. Magka-cancel lang yung 96, so wag na natin isulat. 12 and 96, 96 is divisible by 12. Okay? Um, 12 times 8, that's 96. So, n is equal to 24. Okay, number 6. Ayaw niya magsulat. Number 6. 8 times 13 is equal to 4n. So, divide both sides by 4. Ito, magka-cancel lang. This one, yung 8 and 4 magka-cancel. 8 becomes 2. So, n is equal to 2 times 13 or 26. So, our answer for number 6 is n is equal to 26. Okay? Yung mga shortcut dito would be 8 naging 4. So, naging times 2 lang. So, 13 times 2 is equal to 26. Okay, how about this one? Number 7. We have 13n is equal to 39 times 36. Okay, ano yung nangyari dito? Basically, yung 13, if you multiply it by 3, magiging 39. So, yung n mo, if you multiply it by 3, ang makukuha mo would be 36. Okay? So, what number, yung kapag binultiply mo ng 3 would give you 36. O kaya naman 36 divided by 3, that's equal to 12. So, ang answer for number 7 is n is equal to 12. Okay, ayaw magsulat. Naglolo ko. Okay. Ayan. How about number 8? So, pareho sa ginawa natin sa number 1 kanina. Okay? So, for number 8, we have 2 over 25 is equal to 6 over n. So, ito, ang n mo would be equal to 6 times 25 over 2. Cancel yung 2 and 6, maging 3 ito. N is equal to 75. So, for number 8, n is equal to 75. Nako, ayaw magsulat. Number 8 is equal to n is equal to 75. So, may questions ba? Wala naman ata. Okay. Number 9. Let me just erase this. Bad day for my drawing tablet. Nagloloko na naman siya. Okay, number 9. Peanut costs 40 peso per 1/2 kilograms. Okay? How much peanuts can I buy for 150 pesos? So here, for numbers 9 to 12, let's recall this one first, okay? For direct, we have A over B is equal to C over D, right? For indirect, we have A times B is equal to C times D. Okay, so I'm assuming na either napanood nyo or nakasama kayo sa online lecture. So, number 9, anong proportion meron tayo dito? Direct proportion, di ba? Kasi syempre, pag mas maraming pera, mas marami rin yung mabibili mo na peanuts, okay? Or mas mabigat. So, here we have 40 over 1/2 is equal to 150 over x. Hindi pa natin alam. Okay, so to get x, we will multiply 150 by 1/2 and then divide it by 40. Okay? So here, cancel na tong 0 natin. 15 over 8. Or 1 and 7/8 kilogram. Okay? So kung yung choices mo is in decimal, i-convert lang natin this one by dividing 15 by 8. The answer would be 1.875 kilograms. Okay. How much peanuts can I buy for 150 pesos? 1.875 kilograms of peanuts. Number 10. 6 oxen can graze a field in 28 days. How long would 14 oxen take to graze the field? Okay, so here, anong meron tayo? Direct or indirect proportion? Indirect. Okay? Kasi kapag mas marami kang oxen, mas ikli yung araw it takes for them to finish grazing a certain field. Okay? So, indirect proportion, we will have 6 times 28, right? Is equal to 14 times, hindi natin alam, so let's say x. To get x, we divide both sides by 14. Ang kuha natin dito would be, ito magka-cancel lang, 14 and 28 magka-cancel, this becomes 2. X is equal to 12. So, 14 oxen will take 12 days to finish the field. Okay, number 11. 6 typists working 5 hours a day can type a manuscript book in 16 days. Okay, how many days will 4 typists take to do the same job when each is working 6 hours a day? Okay, so dito, meron tayong, ano ba yan? Okay. 6 typists working 5 hours a day. So, syempre, pag mas marami, mas iikli ang number of days mo. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong 5 hours and dito naman, 6 hours a day yung time na nag-work yung each typist. So, paano yun? To solve this, ang gagawin natin would be, so again, indirect to, diba? So, 6 typists working 5 hours a day can type a manuscript in 16 days. So, instead of comparing yung days mo, ang gagawin natin would be hours. Okay? So, if there are 6 typists, balik kukunin natin yung total number of hours na meron yung lahat ng typists. Okay? So, For the first one, we have 6 times 5. Okay? So, bale, in 16 days, meron kang 30 hours per day. Okay? So, 6 times 5 over, hindi pala over. Kasi meron tayong indirect proportion dito. So, 6 times 5 times 16 is equal to, hindi natin alam kung how many typists. So, X, ilang hours sila nag-work? 6 hours. Ano ba yan? Again, okay, nalito sa sarili ko. Okay. For number 6, meron pala tayo ditong 4 typists. So, dito, we have, sorry guys, naglolo ko talaga yung drawing pen ko today. Okay, let's repeat number 11. Again, for number 11, I didn't notice yung number 4 dito. So, bad habit, minsan nagsiskim lang ako through the problem. Don't do that. Okay, so 6 typists working 5 hours a day can type a manuscript book in 16 days. Okay, how many days will 4 typists take to do the same job when each is working 6 hours a day? So, ang gagawin natin dito is to look at yung number of hours na may nagtatype per day, okay? So, bale, yung cumulative na typing hours nung typists mo. So, for the first one, meron tayong 6 times 5, okay? Meron tayong 6, ayaw magsulat. Okay, so for number 11, meron tayong 6 times 5 times 16. Kasi indirect proportion dito, okay? So, this should be equal to 4 times 6. Kasi sa another scenario natin, meron tayong 4 typists working 6 hours a day times X. X would be the number of days it will take the 4 typists working at 6 hours a day to finish the same job. Okay? So, let's try if nagsusulat na yung drawing tablet. So, here we have 5 times 6 times 16 is equal to 6 hours times 4 typists, kaya today, times X. Okay, so sana naiintindihan nyo. 5 times 6, that's 30. Ito, 24. Magka-cancel lang yung 6. You will be left with 5 times 16 over 4. That would be our X. So, yung 4 ulit natin magka-cancel. So, X is equal to 20. Okay? It will take 20 days for 4 typists working at 6 hours a day to finish the job. Okay, since naglolo ko, I'm gonna cut this first and reboot. Okay? Sorry, guys. Okay, my notebook is back. I hope this time magsulat na maayos. Okay, para sa mga hindi nakagets kanina for number 11, indirect yung proportion natin. Okay, so we have 6 times, yung proportion dito would be number of working hours is 2, and then yung ratio ng working hours to days na para matapos. Okay, so we have here 6 typists working at 5 hours a day. So that's times 5 times 16 days. Okay? This should be equal to 4 typists working at 6 hours a day. So that's times 6 times x kasi hindi pa natin alam. Okay? So to get x, we divide both sides by 4 and 6. My notebook is back. I hope this time magsulat na maayos. Okay, para sa mga hindi nakagets kanina for number 11, indirect yung proportion natin. Okay? So, we have 6 times, yung proportion dito would be, no? Here, magka-cancel lang ang ating 6. Itong 4 and 16 magka-cancel. We will be left with 20 is equal to x. Okay? So, the answer here would be 20 days. Alright. How about for number 12? Okay, for number 12, a car can load k pounds of 1 pound luggages. Okay? How many cars are needed to carry m pounds of 1 pound luggages? Okay, so here we have, ano to? K pounds of 1 pound luggages ang kayang i-load ng car, ng isang car. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong direct proportion dito. Kasi syempre, pag mas maraming kotse, mas marami ring luggages na pwede mong ipasok. Okay? O kaya naman pag mas onti yung kotse, mas onti rin yung pwede mong isakay na luggage. So, here we have car. Ilan yung number of cars sa first scenario? Isa lang. Okay? 1 over k should be equal to how many cars? So, x over m. Kasi yun yung weight na kailangan mo. So, to get x, we have x is equal to m over k. Alright? So, the answer here would be m over k cars. Alright? May questions pa for this part? Okay, wala naman ata. This time, let's solve for this one. Okay, so c varies directly with x and y and varies indirectly with z. So, ano yung equation natin dyan? C is equal to k x squared times y over z. Okay? So, if we get k, ito yung mahabang way of solving it. Merong shortcut na ituturo ko rin. Pero para lang maintindihan nyo, to get k, we have c over x squared, y over z. Okay. So, ang constant of proportionality k natin should always be the same. It should always be equal to 2. Pero actually, in solving for this, irrelevant siya. Okay? Kahit walang value yung k, makukuha pa rin natin yung sagot. Now, let's equate C, C1, and C2. C1 for the original values of C, and C2 for the adjusted, or itong mga nasa question, what will happen to C if X is tripled, Y is doubled, and Z is quadrupled? Okay, so here, mame-maintain lang ang, so here you will have X squared Y over Z. Okay. This should be equal to, kasi nga yung K mo is constant, C2. Or, ito na yung binago mo na bago na value na C due to the effect ng X is tripled, Y is doubled, and Z is quadrupled. Okay, so let's do that. If X is tripled, ano mangyayari? 3X squared. Right? Tapos yung Y, doubled siya, so that's 2Y. And here, Z is quadrupled, so that's 4Z. C1 over x squared y over z. is equal to, ilabas natin yung coefficients natin. We will have C2, 3 squared, 9. Meron kang 2, and meron ka rin 4. X squared y over z. Okay, naka-follow ba? Nilabas ko lang yung coefficients na 3 squared, itong 2, at itong 4. So here we have, continue natin dito, C1 over x squared y over z is equal to, that's z, C2, ito, ano mangyayari? Cancel to, ito magiging 2. So, 9 halves of x squared y over z. So, itong dalawa, magka-cancel lang to, right? Kasi, if you multiply, sige, let's be technical. Multiply both sides by x squared y over z, magka-cancel lang yun pareho. You will be left with C1 is equal to C2 over 9 halves. Or this is also equal to, ano mangyayari? To get C1. To get C2, sorry. C2 would be 9 halves of C1. Kasi multiply mo lang again both sides by 9 over 2. So the answer here would be, C will be 9 halves times the original. Kasi C1 yung original mo. Okay? So medyo mahaba, di ba? And actually very unnecessary. Isulat mo this way. Kasi kung naiintindihan mo na yung concept nito, a short way of solving for this, which yun yung gagawin natin for the next items, would be, burahin muna natin silang lahat. Okay, the short way of, ano pa yan? So, ang short way nito would be to just get yung effect ng mga, eto mo, x is tripled, etc. Then, i-isolate mo yung original equation. So, again, ano nga yung original equation natin dito? C is equal to kx squared y over z. Okay. So, ang gagawin mo, i-apply mo to. X is tripled, so that would be 3x squared. Y is doubled, that would be 2y. Z is quadrupled, so that would be 4z. Okay? And your goal is to isolate yung ganito. So, actually, k is equal to 2, right? So, your goal is ma-isolate mo yung x squared y, kasama pala yung k, sorry. 2x squared y over z. Kasi 2x squared y over z. Okay? So, to isolate that, kailangan natin tagalin itong 3. So, we have 3 squared times 2 over 4 times, ano yung mga naiiwan mo? 2 times x squared times y over z. Okay? Ito, di ba yung original mo lang rin? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-triple ang x, pag nag-double ang y, at pag nag-quadruple ang z, meron kang 9 times 2 of the original. Okay? So, kakopy mo lang yan dyan. Okay, so, kaya yung answer is 9 over 2. Sige, how about the next one? Okay, we have, if the radius of the cylinder is doubled, what will you do to the height to triple its volume? Okay, so ano bang equation natin for the volume of cylinder? It's just equal to the pi r squared times height. Ito yung circle, ito yung area ng circle mo ng base times itong height. Okay? So, concerned tayo sa mangyayari sa height. So, isolate natin yung height. Let's divide both sides by pi over pi r squared, sorry. So, height would be equal to v over pi r squared. So, if the radius is doubled and triple ng volume, so 3 times v over pi times 2r squared, that's equal to 3v over, ano yung 2 squared? 4, tapos ihiwalay ko na yung, ito. So, ito yung original na height. para mag-triple ang volume and mag-double ang radius, kailangan mo kunin yung 3/4 ng height. Okay? Or, in this case, reduce the height to 3/4 nung original. Okay? Or reduce by a quarter. So, tinan nyo na lang, depende na sa choices ng problem. But here, kailangan na kunin mo ang 3/4 ng height so that when you double the radius, you will get 3 times the original volume. Okay? Questions ba? Yes, literal equations. Okay, number 15. May nagtanong kasi sa chat. Okay, number 15. According to the ideal gas law, if the temperature is held constant and both pressure and number of moles are doubled, the volume of gas will... Okay, so ano ulit yung ideal gas law? We have P is equal to R Tn over V. This is the gas constant, so yan yung K natin actually. Okay, temperature, number of moles, and volume. Ano daw mangyayari sa volume ng gas? Okay, so volume would be equal to R Tn over P, di ba? So, ano yung changes dito? Temperature is constant, so pareho pa rin. Double yung number of moles, and then double din yung pressure. Okay, so magka-cancel lang yung 2 dito. So, ang volume natin will actually remain the same. Okay? Or will not change. Okay, so that's it for this worksheet. May questions ba? Wala naman ata. Let's now move on to worksheet number 2. I'll end this stream para magkakahiwalay sila and I wouldn't need to edit. Okay?